Tesla stock bull is giving us all a warning. Without any doubt, she says more drama is ahead and she would like us to be prepared. This is from Alexandra Merce. Do I agree with that? Well, just look at what I said before. October 28th, urgent warning from an all-in Tesla stock investor. People really didn't like that video. 3 weeks ago, I made this video, why I usually tell my family to not buy Tesla stock. A higher amount of people than usual disliked that video. And perhaps most importantly, I told my brother back in August, sell Tesla stock now or years later. I made him buy Tesla stock in May, and then he made money. He made a good return within months. And I told him, sell now or years later. So do I agree with Alexandra that there is, without any doubt, more drama ahead? Oh, I do. I get so surprised when we have a single day without some major drama. And because I'm still very young, my income is very high, I treat every one of those days where Tesla stock goes down as buying opportunities. Alexandra then says, what follows has nothing to do with Tesla's fundamentals, which are, in my continued view, ideally positioned for the years ahead, as Tesla remains the most consequential company in the world. Sounds about right to me. A major reason why I keep saying do not borrow against Tesla stock to buy more Tesla stock is because markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Look, when I was studying technical analysis when I was just 13 years old, I was learning from a successful trader. And one thing that he taught me was, Matt, never, if you are doing technical analysis and if you are trading based on technical analysis, never trade against the trend. So whatever the trend is, just go with the trend. If the trend is going up, just trade, only go with long trades where you make money only when the thing goes up. And if the trend is a bear trend and everything just keeps going down, only make trades based on shorting that particular stock or whatever you are trading. And sure, if you look at technical analysis, very simply, the trend is downwards, right? So just based on technical analysis, Tesla stock is supposed to keep going down, but that has nothing to do with fundamentals. And then I learned that traders that trade based on technical analysis are not as rich as investors like Warren Buffett. So I don't use technical analysis. I just do what Warren Buffett preaches, basically. My second favorite security after Tesla stock is S&P 500. And then real estate, I also really like. I use real estate mostly to preserve my wealth, although it happened to increase my net worth by millions of dollars too. Another big reason why I don't like trading is it is very irritating. It is very irritating. It is so irritating. And it is completely unnecessary if you follow some of the principles that Warren Buffett uses. Show me a trader who is richer than Warren Buffett, and maybe I will start to change my mind. But in the markets, there are so many ways to make money. The thing is, the Warren Buffett way works. You just look at fundamentals, and you don't care about what the price of a stock does. If it goes down, Warren Buffett likes to just simply buy more. Very possible that the next shareholder meeting is going to be not a happy meeting at all. We will probably have a lot of angry people unless the stock somehow recovers by then. People are going to be livid. The billionaire Tesla stock investor Leo Cogwin, he has questioned Elon's compensation, and that is certainly going to come up in the next shareholder meeting, and this might be a very divisive subject. I personally expect a lot of conflict between Elon and Leo as well. Although one good thing that may come out of all of this is perhaps Elon not just saying he will not sell Tesla stock, but actually having some sort of actual agreement that he will not sell Tesla stock for a certain period of time. That would be good news. Also, we will have a re-election of the following four board of director positions, including Elon Musk, and also Robin, who's the chairperson of the board. She's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. For one moment, she was actually a billionaire because Tesla stock was so high. Even though she technically only holds 5,000 shares of Tesla stock, but because she has options, she could exercise those options later, and these are worth at current Tesla stock prices over $100 million. Most of a large chunk of her net worth is actually in Tesla stock. But when you just look at how much Tesla stock she actually owns outright, it looks really bad. So there could be quite a big smear campaign to get her not reelected, because on the surface it just looks very bad if you don't dig deeper. And no doubt we have some questions. Most Tesla stock investors would like to have a retail investor representative join the board, or at least a big portion of retail stock investors. Retail Tesla stock investors would like that. I don't see that as a bad thing, really. I think Stephen Mark Ryan is strongly opposed to it. I'm not 100% sure, but that's my impression. If you only have one more board member, I mean, how much power will that person have? It will be a strong voice, and it will calm down a lot of retail Tesla stock investors, because if you appoint someone, let's say like Gary Black, who is generally trusted, I would say, by many retail Tesla stock investors, if he says that maybe no buyback, I think everyone who is pushing for a buyback would just calm down, because they trust Gary. They would know that, hey, look, yeah, Tesla maybe has some other plans of how to spend that money. And there would be a lot more communication, because Gary tweets like 10 times every single day. So, he would be tweeting about these board meetings as well. But if you do add anyone who does have a fund that they actively manage to the board of directors, that is a clear conflict of interest at the same time. Some investors have questions about the impact of Elon's Twitter activities on Tesla's economics and brand image. They also want to inquire about Elon's method of selling stock and measure the impact on Tesla's float. Clearly, it pushed the stock down. No question about it. When you sell so much stock, which Elon has a right to do that, but when you sell $40 billion of stock, it will have a big effect on the stock price. If we, for example, just look at the average number of shares traded for the last 30 days, 108 million shares per day, we multiply that by $109 per share, and we get about $12 billion of Tesla stock. So you have about $12 billion worth of Tesla stock being traded per day. Now, it doesn't work exactly like that, because when Tesla stock is worth more, that also changes a little bit. But just to simplify, if Elon sold $40 billion worth of Tesla stock, it's almost like if Elon was selling Tesla stock, for it to have no effect at all on Tesla stock, no one else would have to sell Tesla stock as well. Like, no one at all for days. When Elon sells Tesla stock, there is a pressure for Tesla stock to go down as well. Now, how much did Tesla stock go down just because Elon sold? That is not exactly clear. There are many other factors as well. But if you like to contact the board of directors, and if you like to voice your opinion, you can do so. You just need to follow the instructions right here on the screen. And I mean, if they get 500 messages, 500 emails, 1,000 emails, and hundreds of letters via physical mail, they have to address these things in public. Just to come back to Elon selling, how much did Tesla stock go down because Elon sold? Well, you can see S&P 500 here in red, and you can see S&P 500 reached the peak right around here, sort of together with Tesla stock. And when S&P 500 goes down, Tesla stock really goes down, and when it goes up, it really goes up. And right here, I think it's more macro uh, that made Tesla go down. However, looking here, I can't make that same argument. But then, is it Elon selling Tesla stock, or is it Elon being involved with Twitter being politically attacked? That's all up for discussion. One thing that I am extremely certain of is that we will have so much more drama. Alexandra could not be more right. And these are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. My name is Matt Post. Just like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.